700 kilograms, but just rough. So I said no. I banned the export of raw materials, of minerals here. I banned them. No export of unprocessed minerals. Process all the minerals here. So now we are getting investors who are coming to produce steel, to do what we call vertical integration. Integrating from bottom to top. So therefore, from 1 ton of maybe 1 ton point something, you will get a ton of steel, which at that time was giving you $900. It came down to about 600. I hear now it has gone up again. But also create jobs. Create jobs. The jobs those children are fighting for, those who are rioting. So I told His Excellency Ruto that no, I'll give you iron ore for 2 years as you build a steel factory in Tororo. So the other one, I will lose some money for 2 years, provided your man comes and builds the factory in Tororo. This man is called Guru. He's an Indian from Kenya. It's called something. So this is the second sector. The first sector is commercial agriculture, which can create wealth and therefore jobs. The second sector is manufacturing. And I think that's where the crisis in Africa is. As long as the people are still asleep on that issue of donating Africa's raw materials, even coffee. From coffee, a kilo, we may get $2.5. But when they make the finished coffee, somebody may get as much as $40 from a kilo for which you got $2.5. The global value of coffee is $460 billion. But all the coffee producing countries in the world are sharing only $25 billion. We, the coffee growers, are taking $25 billion when the total value of coffee is $460 billion. Africa shares $2.5 billion out of that. And Uganda is taking much of that. A country like Germany, which doesn't produce any coffee, is earning $65 billion from coffee. While all the coffee growing countries in the world, Brazil, Vietnam, they are earning, sharing only $25 billion. So there is a crisis there in sector 2, manufacturing. That's why I have banned the export of unprocessed minerals. We have a lot of uranium here. You have heard of the problems in Niger, those countries of West Africa. Niger, Burkina Faso, Mali. They are quarreling with France. Their former colonial master. Because France has been taking uranium from those countries, Niger especially, to France to make electricity in France when Niger is in darkness. You can see where the crisis is. So here we have a lot of uranium here. A Canadian company came and said, we want to take the uranium. I said, where are you taking it? Oh, Canada. Have you heard a rumor but there are some human beings here. There's a rumor, it's not confirmed. But I hear there are some human beings here who need electricity. Why don't you build a nuclear power station here? Then I can give you the uranium for the local power station. Then I can give you some, because I'm also a Christian. I can share with you to take it to Canada. But for you to take all it to Canada when my people are in darkness here, no. So I said, let the uranium stay in the ground. The grandchildren will get it out if we are not able to get it out. So that's why I think that there's a crisis there. Donating, I don't know why they don't call Africans in the donors conference. Because the Africans are the mega donors, donors of jobs and donors of money. Now, so that is sector 2, manufacturing. Sector 3, services. Services like hotels, tourism. That one, you get some a bit of tourism. But again, it gets disrupted because when the whole economy is not developed, even if tourism has come up, when you get a crisis, civil war, then tourism also collapses. But that one is another source of wealth. If you own a hotel, you own a transport company, that is wealth for you, but also jobs for you Africans. Now finally, ICT. ICT is also another form of wealth and also a job creator. For instance, India earns a lot of money from what they call BPO, business processing outsourcing. Business processes outsourcing, meaning I can be an auditor here in Jinja, and a company in Canada sends me books to audit. I audit them here, send the work over the internet, and I'm paid here. It's called BPO. So that one is also another form of wealth which has come up. So therefore, to answer your question, no, but then when you answer that, then you will now come to another question which is lower down here. I've been working with my young brother, Ruto, on steel. They have a factory in Mombasa for making steel. And they came, we have got very good iron ore here. One of the best in the world, it's here. So, Excellency Ruto wanted iron ore. I said, no, I cannot give you iron ore. First of all, I had with my Indian people. There was an Indian group which wanted to take iron ore from here to India. I said, why are you taking the iron ore to India? Haven't you heard that there are human beings here? And this was, they wanted to take the one of Kanungu. Have you heard of Kanungu? Do you know from Kanungu how they look like? Do you have a Kanungu person here? Parliament there, called District Council. So they met with the Indians and said that they had agreed to take iron ore to India. I said, you Bachiga, what will you get? turatunga duhorana na mshanju. We shall get $47 per ton. Now when the Indian takes the iron ore, because that iron ore is it's the best in the world. It is 70% pure. So from one ton you will get 700 kilos of steel. But they would give $47 to our people there locally. Now, at that time, a ton of steel was selling at $900. So for what those fellows wanted, $47, somebody else would